Hello everyone, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another video all about spring. So I've actually spent the last few days prepping, planning, and doing some spring DIY. So I'm gonna share that with y'all today. I also have some fun things that I've thrifted recently and purchased new. So I wanted to share that also. I have not started decorating yet, but I did take all of my winter decor down. And today I'm gonna just slowly kind of get myself ahead by putting up curtains, pillow covers, and just a nice base for spring decorating, which I'll probably start in the next video, I think. Anyways, let me show you some fun things that I thrifted recently. All right, the first thing that I want to show you is this lampshade. I found this at HomeGoods the other day. It was $14.99. I had no idea that they sold single shades because I promise you I've never stepped foot in the lamp and lighting section until this day. And I'm so happy I did because I love this. I wanted something springy to go on this floor lamp, and I think this one's pretty perfect. I love the kind of ruffly pleat, and then it was wrapped up in plastic, so I had no idea that it had this ruffle on the bottom until I got home and unwrapped it. The only thing is the ruffle sticks really straight down. I want it to be out more like this, like frillier. Anyways, I think it was a good deal for $14.99. It's a really nice size, and it's gonna help add a pop of pattern and color to these white walls. Okay, I want to show y'all some of the fun things that I thrifted recently, and I've purchased some things from HomeGoods and Amazon, but I was so excited to find these. A lot of them I found last weekend, but anyways, y'all saw this. I found this at HomeGoods. I loved the mix of this pink with green, and this will be good to just add a fun pop of spring greenery to a little space or vignette. I got all of these for $1. These little terracotta pots, and I actually painted them last night in this fun kind of spring palette using some folk art paints. I was practicing some hand-drawn free-handed little designs, so don't look too close because I'm not an artist, but you can't beat that. All of these cute little pots for $1. I don't have a lot of spring-themed coffee cups or mugs. I think I have 2. So I saw this one, and I thought it was adorable. I loved the flowers. It was only $2. Okay, and then this I found at the antique store. It was $5. It reminded me of a McCoy pottery piece. Y'all, I'm sorry about the band-aid on my finger. I cut myself doing a DIY that I'm gonna share with you today, but anyways, I loved the color. Very spring and kind of what I wanted to lean into. This is a candle holder, but when I got it home, let me show you what it looks like with the candle in it. Okay, the candle just sticks in. I do not like that. I think it looks so awkward. So I wonder if maybe I could tie a ribbon or something off the end to just kind of make it flow better into the candle holder. Either way, I could just use this as a little shelf sitter because I do really like it. I think it's cute, but not with the candle in it. This is pretty random, but isn't this beautiful? This is an oven mitt. It was $1, and I just love the colors. Very 1980s grandma spring. And I just really liked all the flowers, so I'll just hang that off the oven or in the kitchen somewhere. Oh, this I found at the bins. It's this green wired kind of garland. I think you can get this at Hobby Lobby, but I got 2 of these bird nests at Hobby Lobby, and I was thinking maybe they could be cute on top of it. Let me try to show you what I mean. Yeah, I love that. I love the nice pop of kind of a limey green. Just need some little bird eggs in there. Okay, let me just show you my absolute favorite thing in this haul. Look at this beautiful giant pot. I love her. It was $6. Found it at the thrift store on my way out the door. Almost missed it because it was on the ground, but I love it so, so much. I think I just got a new snake plant because I killed mine, but I think I'm gonna put it in here and possibly put it on the hall tree just to give it a pop of color in there. All right, y'all, I found another duck. Actually, let me show you the duck that I found in my last video. All right, here's this one. I actually found it the weekend before I found this duck, which I shared in my last video. It was $4.99 at Goodwill, and y'all, I hear you. So many of you say, don't paint it, leave it alone. But then some of you are telling me to paint it, so I really still have no idea what I want to do. But for now, I'm gonna leave it. So what if I paint this one instead? Because I'm really not loving the paint job on this, especially his red eye. I don't know. It was only $2, so I'm gonna think about it, but y'all let me know. Should I paint this one? I thrifted a bunch of these eggs. I don't do Easter eggs like with bunnies, but I like them in the bird nests for spring. This bag was only $2. It has really beautiful kind of muted colors. And I love the speckling. So again, here we go. These eggs are entirely too big for this nest, but you get the idea. I have some books that I found at the bins that are garden and bird themed, which is exactly how I would describe my spring mood board or spring decorating. This bird book is really cool. It has some really nice illustrations inside, so I think it could be good for displaying open on like a plate holder or something. And then these two, I mean, come on, these are so good. Look at those nice greens. And I paid $1 for all three. Okay, I have to show you something amazing. I got these tulips off Amazon. They were $28, which is a lot. That's a lot for me to want to pay on a fake flower, but these were really nice. It's the leaves that makes them so pricey because they look real in comparison to those others that have like the foamy leaves, which I don't love. And I really love this kind of light, soft pink. So I think I'll probably display them in this vase that I found at the thrift store. It was half off, so I paid $4. And I feel like this is such a good staple piece for like a vase. I might put it on the coffee table, I think. Maybe the dining table, I don't know. I'm gonna start playing around with my spring decor soon. This is so random, but I loved this fabric. It's actually like a photo album. And again, I just loved the color for spring. It has this like rose design on there. The cute little bow. It was $2, and I thought it could be nice just sitting on the coffee table. I'm not gonna put pictures in it, but I thought it would be a fun way to display, not display, but store my antique ephemera and postcards and keep them safe. And if you wanted to flip through it on the coffee table and just look at all my beautiful postcards, then that could be fun. Okay, and lastly, I have two tea towels here. This one, so pretty. Love the embroidered flowers. How much was this? $2. I love how thin and just like vintage it is. And then this one was $4. I don't think I paid $4 for this. It's a new, no, this was $1. I got this at the same place as the vase, and she said all linens were $1. So it's new, never been used, and I think I'm just gonna actually use it in the kitchen. It's so pretty. Love that deep teal and the kind of block print on there. Oh, wait a second, hello. This is from Walmart this season in their spring decor section. Y'all, I fell in love with this. It was $9.99. But how gorgeous is that sage green stripe with the little ruffles on the end? I think it's gonna be the perfect size for the hall tree. It's just gonna fit right on that bench and add a nice pop of color up against the dark wood. Okay, this is for real the last thing. I got these pillow covers off Amazon. They are so soft and frilly. I just love them. I love this green. So I have the other one back here with this that I also got off Amazon. And I thought that they looked really nice together. I normally do 3 pillows on this couch on each side. So I need to figure out what I want to do for the third one. I actually have some darker green toile pillow covers that might look good with it. You'll have to let me know. I have these beautiful kind of green botanical print curtains that I purchased last year on Amazon, and I'm excited to get those up. So y'all don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any spring thrifting or decorating. All right, y'all, we're down here on the floor because I have a few DIYs I want to share today. They're all going to be really quick, but first I thought I would show you how I do the pleated lampshades that I've been doing a lot of recently. Y'all are always asking how, and there are tons of actual tutorials that you could watch on YouTube. So I'm not going to do a super in-depth tutorial on it, but I will show you the gist of it because it's pretty simple. But I found this adorable little shade at the antique store. It was only $2.95, and I needed one this size for a lamp that I found at Goodwill, which I'll be sharing I think in my next video or so. But I want to pleat it in a nice spring fabric. This is from Hobby Lobby. So I thought I would share that with you really quickly. Now, if you're slow like me, this is gonna take you at least an hour, maybe 2. It depends on the size of your shade. So I would suggest putting on a movie or something. I love watching the movie Emma every spring. I put this movie on, the one that came out in, I think, 2019. But I love it so much. It has the most beautiful cinematography, and I just love it for the aesthetic alone. So I'm gonna watch that and pleat my lampshade, and then we'll move on to another DIY. Alright, here it is all finished. So much cuter compared to the before. And I'm definitely gonna need a heating pad later because sitting like this kills my back. But anyways, let's move over to the dining table, and I want to share two more DIYs with you. Okay, so I've been wanting to add more color in my artwork. So instead of going out and buying a bunch, I decided to kind of make my own. Let me show you an example, one that I already did and I plan to hang in the house for spring. This is a mat that I covered in a fabric that I thrifted, and then I printed this image out and put it in a pretty little frame. So I'm gonna be making another one. However, this time I'm gonna do kind of a stacked mat situation, and I'm gonna paint this. This top one will be covered with the fabric, and then underneath I'm gonna paint it in a nice green or blue. I haven't decided. This is the image that I'm gonna use. So I did go ahead and swatch the paints, and I think I'm leaning towards that bottom one or the top. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Alright, I'm not going to make y'all sit through any more of my messy DIYs, but I want to show you two more things that are kind of similar to the fabric matting that I did. So I just used some antique ephemera and thrifted fabric to make these little arrangements in frames, and I love this one the most. This beautiful kind of tealish blue ticking stripe fabric in the background, and then I purchased this pressed clover and antique calling card together and framed them in the center, and I love it so much. It's so beautiful. And then the next one I did is kind of the same thing. I found this baby shirt at the bins with this beautiful blue and green flower, like floral print. So I just put some more calling cards in there and used a ribbon to hang it from. I stapled this to the back of this wood frame because I knew I wanted to hang it on the side of the cabinet over here for spring. But moving on from the DIYs, I had something I wanted to share with you. I did this yesterday, but I had an idea to make a real life kind of like flat lay on the table mood board using my own spring decor. If you missed my last video, I shared my spring mood board that I created on Pinterest, like a little collage. So that's what I did here in real life, again, using my own items. And I have to say, this was so much fun to not only see it come to life, but to be able to see how all of my pieces are gonna flow together and get an idea on what works and what doesn't. So I had mentioned for my spring decor, I prefer blues, greens. I'm going to be using pink florals and just a lot of nature inspired things like the bird nests and artwork with birds or bunnies. And then I mentioned wanting to mix in a lot of different patterns and colors. So this is what I came up with, and I think it looks exactly how I pictured spring in my mind. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Maybe it'll inspire you to do the same with your own spring decor. Alright y'all, we are ending the day outside. It was actually 84 degrees this day. Lincoln loves to lay in the sun, so I had to put a blanket down because he breaks out, unfortunately. But I'm going to sit out here with him and plant my new snake plant and just enjoy the start of spring. I want to say thank you to those of you that made it all the way to the end of this video. I hope that you will like it if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment to let me know that you stopped by, and I will talk to y'all in my next one. Bye!